guys, long time no see. It's your host, the one and only ArisingGamer, back from Psychopaths, the Mandatory Happiness. So here we go. The mass mental health exam was still in the planning stages and not yet implemented, so we were using old data for this investigation. Compared to Tokyo, hues were generally worse here. That wasn't a surprise. The last check was conducted months ago, causing reliability issues. Even questionable data is better than nothing. Anyway, it won't allow us to map out general trends amongst the civilians. Attempting to weed out suspects will be tough. For starters, all we can do is narrow down people with bad hues, then sort and categorize them by the certain criteria. But the suspect pool is very large. If we don't specify our search criteria, time will be wasted and we may end up being too late. There are three ways we can do this. Focus on precision and check carefully, focus on speed and search roughly, or conduct a balanced search. Tsurugi, what would you do? Balance. I don't understand difficult things, but don't we have a pro in our team who can analyze things? Let's just have her deal with it. You think that's easy? Maybe in theory, but it's pretty difficult once you actually do it, you know. Karanomori, do you have any ideas? If it were me... A bad hue with no signs of recovery, along with the possibility of committing child abuse. This was the criteria we used to find the suspect. We filtered the list by job, sex, age, and social status, then narrowed down the people who would likely have an unstable psychopath. If it were me, I'd focus on this category. What do you think? Women raising children. Being a mother brings anxiety. It's not rare for their hue to become clouded, but it comes with its reward, so extreme deterioration should be avoidable. Okay, Karanomori, filter the list according to that. Sure thing. The actual analysis could only be done by Miss Karanomori. Unable to do anything during that time, we could only sit around and wait, wrestling with our thoughts. Oh, we got a call. Hound 4 here. How's it going, Taku? We found some useful clues here and are on our way to investigate. I'm surprised that such young kids were involved in the incident. I'll save them and I'll give the scoundrel what he deserves. What? I'm getting myself too caught up in it. Why are you saying that all of a sudden? I'm fine. I just get excited about enforcing criminals with the Dominator. That's all. Same old, same old. Ah, man, Miss Droid is looking at me. Later, Taku. I'll call you if anything pops up. Okay. Love these weird phone calls. Eventually, someone appeared who fit the bill, and it turned out there was only one person. This is... Oh, shoot! It's the wife. Over the past 3 months, Kane's hue had steadily deteriorating. The city's version of the PSB was aware of this, recommending counseling, but Kane did not comply. The city sent a certified counseling nurse to interview Kane. Her impression of Kane was as such. Without proper support, she may come to abuse her child. Oh, great, and she's with the 9-month-old? This is ridiculous. All they did was write a report. Are you saying there was nothing else they could do? There probably was, but little from a government standpoint. The system doesn't have the means to support the masses. Only society could support Kane Mitsuhashi. This society is designed to achieve the greatest good for the greatest amount of people. That doesn't mean everyone will be saved. She just happened to fall through the cracks. Then who will save the people? Us. Ginoza looked at me with a defeated expression. He didn't think of that. A cop's job is to save people. Isn't that right? That's right. He pushed his glasses back up and his usual self returned. Without delay, Ganoza began briskly shooting out orders. The last time your hue was checked, Kanae Mitsuhashi had not reached the danger zone. We need to check her progress, but for now, focus on analyzing her recent activity. Tracking Kanae Mitsuhashi's recent activity painted a picture of a mother who had been pushed to her limits. Purchases of large amounts of mental care supplements, logs showing frequent access to a parenting kami field, calls made only to her husband for short periods of time. All this information showed that Kanae had no one to support her. Oh, she was all alone. Hey Shion, is there any problems with the consistency of this data? It shows that Kanae Mitsuhashi hasn't left her home in the past few days. What do we have here? The entry and exit records of the AI secretary. I see. No matter how you look at it, these have clearly been altered. The hacking again? And look at this. The mail order purchases remain. What was she buying? Powdered milk and diapers. The milk is a special formula used for infants with allergies. It's the same brand Yuya has been drinking. Where was it sent to? Not the home address. Miss Karanomori whistled, and then an image was displayed. The mailing address is over here. The abandoned district? It's barely within city limits, right beside the building ruins of the abandoned district. This street camera is used to monitor activity along the border. Nobody lives at the mailing address, but the packages were still delivered. Who accepted them? Kunizuka. Contact Tsunemori's team. Tell them to meet us there. Let's move out. Roger that. Milk and diapers, huh? Well, it's because the baby's with her. That means the child is still alive. For now. Hopefully if I don't screw this up. Oh no. Looks like things finally calmed down. Keep quiet. You'll wake Yuya. You should rest a little too. I'm fine. I don't need anything as long as Yuya remains a good boy. Hey, do you think I make a good mother? Of course, Kanae. You're already a splendid mother. Really? This woman was no longer just a woman. She was a mother, a god in a way, but she was also capable of becoming a devil. I mean, granted, you left your home and you're in that place, and do I see a broken beer bottle in the corner? In the small paradise belonging to that god, the baby slept, wrapped in a soft blanket. Gazing down upon the woman and child, a smile smeared across his face. Mental health supplements were scattered across the floor, surrounding the mother and child. He picked them up one by one and tossed them into the trash bag. There were other things that needed to be disposed of. A pile of heavy, stinky diapers, clothes stained with milky vomit, and an assortment of tags, packaging, and receipts. But he stayed there, staring at the mother and child, such a blissful and calming sight. He was overcome with emotion and couldn't look away. Suddenly, the baby started to stir. Uh-oh. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, no, 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 no. That face, no. You need to get her on the pills, man. And the mother's paradise crumbled. Her smile stiffened, brow furrowed, and then she snapped. She looked down with a devilish grin and spoke to her child. Don't cry, Yuya. There's nothing to cry about, right? Why? Why are you crying? Hey, Yuya. She started rocking her baby faster and faster till his head threatened, oh my god, to snap off? No, this is no. Calm down, Kanae. There's no need to worry. No one else is here. It's not a problem. All babies cry. Really? Hey, is that true? Nobody will say anything? Yes, Kanae. It's just you, Yuya, and me here. No one? Not even the AI secretary? Why? That can't be. Without parenting assistance, how am I supposed to raise this child? I don't even know what to do. Please don't flip out. Don't flip out. You should smile. Come on, take these for now. He scooped some of the supplements off the floor and handed them Kanae. Like a starving beast, she snatched them and crunched them in her mouth. Her expression relaxed at once. Yeah, you need to be calm like that, Kanae. Soothe him with a gentle touch and don't forget to smile. If you do that, Yuya's you will be all right. Oh my god, it's the droid. That's the robot. And the hacker. But why did he need his own body? But why is she helping this mother now? I mean, this is not happiness in the least bit, especially in a shitty apartment in the abandoned district. Will it become clear? It will. A trail of saliva mixed with chunks of the supplements and dust dripped from Kanae's mouth. Without hesitation, he wiped it off. There's something I have to pick up. Wait here with Yuya. Will you be back soon? Of course. That's what Satoru used to say. He said he'd hurry back for me in Naoya's sake, and that his work could wait. I'm here to make you happy. I will do anything to fulfill that. Kanae's dim eyes stared at him. It was hard to tell whether she was listening. She started to sway the sobbing Yuya back and forth, and then began humming a lullaby. Oh my god. As he listened, he grabbed all the trash bags and left the room. The door opened, then closed, and neither the hum of her lullaby nor the cries of her baby could be heard. Oh my god, this is... We met up at the apartment. It was located on the border between the abandoned district and city. No signs of life were visible. There should be, so they must have been hiding. The city clung to the slope of a massive crater. Beyond that, the area had already been deserted as far as I could remember. A wasteland above, life below. It was an eerie sight. The foundation could collapse at any time, bringing everything down with it. But I wasn't about to let that happen. We needed to find that missing child. We all shared the info we had gathered and confirmed the situation. Both of them were still alive. Saving them was our top priority, or there would be a new victim. And I do not want to make a new victim. I really don't. There's not a moment to waste. Find the location of Kanae, Mitsuhashi, and Yuya as soon as possible. The child's safety takes precedence. Is it right to think that this case is Kanae Mitsuhashi assaulting her elder son Naoya and then abducting her other son Yuya? That's the conclusion. The mother's the suspect. Well, I mean, based on what we saw, guys, she's got the kid. Now then, where would the mother and child be hiding? Is worried about her child's crying. She'll avoid any public places and probably fears being the subject of ridicule more than the risk of being found. If it's a hiding place, this city's full of them. I turned around and surveyed the entire abandoned district. Kanae and Yuya were in there somewhere, still alive, probably. They shouldn't be far from this apartment. They had to carry all those packages of milk and diapers with them. That's not easy. Another thing bothering me is the lack of infrastructure. There's no electricity, gas, or even water. Can Kanae withstand the harsh environment of the abandoned district? There are utilities, it just hadn't been in service since the area's been deserted. It's also logically possible to think there is no actual need. The fact that she purchased milk and diapers does not prove that Yuya is even still alive. Oh my god, please don't give me that vision right now. I don't need to see a dead 9-month-old. I am merely pointing things out from a logical standpoint. With all due respect, Enforcer Tsurugi, does your rebuttal contain anything other than your emotions? It's not emotions, it's hope. Something that's necessary for all humans, you damn robot. So you're saying humans can't continue living in despair? No, they cannot. They'll live. As long as there are cops like us, hope exists. We are the hope in the middle of despair? Kunuzuka, contact Kanamori. Check the area near the apartment for any utilities still in service. Find if we were accessed over the past few days. Accessed. Roger that. Living in ruins, an abandoned place where a mother and child are hiding. Such a place existed? Oh, phone call. Before long, we received news. As always, Miss Karanomori quickly provided us with new information. Hey, Da. I'll send the map data over. Also, I recovered some old images of the scene, so I'll lend those over too. This apartment had a grand exterior lined with Gothic architecture. Once a high class estate, it now offered a peek at how prosperous this city used to be. We rushed over to the apartment. Please be alive, kid. Oh no, not the high ground. There's such a big difference between hearing about something versus actually seeing it in person. It's because there's no need for hollows in the abandoned district. In places where people no longer live, the area lays naked for all to see. Kunizuka, how's the drone deployment going? The area is now secured. We're going in, Gino. Wait up, Kogami. We need to confirm the situation first. We can't take out time. Every second counts right now. There's a child inside. It's too dangerous to recklessly barge in. We might agitate the mother. Oh, come on. I don't know. What to do? I don't want to risk it, but I don't want to agitate her. But I think we should go because if she worries that the guy's not coming back, I cannot wait. We gotta infiltrate. Rushed in. Wait, Tsurugi. Game came too, and so did Masa. Genoza's shout soon trailed off. He called for Shu and Miss Kunizuka, so it was probably follow-up orders. I couldn't stop. My body just seemed to move on its own. Hang on, Yuya. Don't be hasty, Kane. I'm coming for you. My eyes met with Kane's. Her eyes widened and her hand froze. Ayu's spilling cries drowned out in the background. Don't move. Uh-oh. At the sight of the Dominator, Yuya cried. Crime coefficient under 20. Not a target for enforcement action. See? I knew it. This child has a clear hue. Now the trigger's locked. I heard it. That click sound. You can't shoot this child. Kanai wrapped her arms around Yuya, squeezing her tiny little baby. His face struggled in agony. He was suffocating. I aimed carefully right at the mother's forehead. Oh, you've got it. Target for enforcement action. Safety released. Why are you aiming this at me? I did nothing wrong. I charged forward, pulling the trigger. Kane dropped to the floor, her arms went limp, and Yuya fell. I dove, catching him right before he hit the floor. Startled, the child looked at me. Taku. Shu jumped in from the window, shouting with his Dominator drawn, but after looking into my arms, he immediately calmed down. Uh-oh. Then you start crying again. Don't make him cry, Shu! Why is it my fault? Feeling someone tap on my shoulder, I turned around and saw Gami. You made in time. Hell yeah, I did not waste any time. I saved the day. Thank God. This is Hound 1. Latent criminal Kane Mitsuhashi has been apprehended. Hound 5 enforced the target. Yuya Mitsuhashi is safely secured. Kane has been apprehended as well, requesting arrangements for transportation. Alright, so she is alive, and I saved the baby. Oh, thank God. I did better this time. Ish. Yuya's crying would not cease. He squirmed and struggled, desperately looking around, searching for his mother. The one who enforced this child's mother was me. Sorry, I just wanted to help you. The child was safe, and the mother was sent to a hospital and kept under strict surveillance. All we had to do was secure the scene until the crime lab drones were done. Miss Kukatachi and I stayed behind to secure the crime scene, and everyone else left. By now, they should be at the temporary HQ wrapping up all the paperwork. The sun started to set, and the room turned dim. Miss Kukatachi leaned against the wall, gazing through the window. You tired? No, just thinking a little. That child's mother will likely be sent to a correction facility. What will become of that child? Yeah. I couldn't answer because I had the same question myself. The view from the window was of the ruins, but because the city was built so that the abandoned district was elevated from the populated areas, it wasn't so bad to look at. Gazing at all the city lights had made my vision blurry. There were proof of human existence. Did the people living under all the lights go to bed with hope in their hearts? In the Force of Tsurugi, there's something wrong with the drones. But I'm gonna have to hold off until the next time, guys. Until then, ArisingGamer here, hoping we did not screw this up. We'll be signing off.